Hello everyone, this is Sonia from Stamping Around the Dining Room Table. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. If you do not have a demonstrator of your own, I would be happy to be yours. You can go to my webpage, stamparoundthetable.stampinup.net. There you can find out more about me, classes, events I'm holding. You also can see our products. You can place an order. If you do place an order that's less than $150, please use this host code. If it's $150 or more, that would be a party for you or a workshop, so you will get some extra items, so don't use the host code then. If you're interested in having a party at your house, a workshop with your family and friends, reach out to me, or you can go through the website to set that up. Okay, I'd be happy to help you with that. If you might be interested in joining my team and becoming a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator yourself to take advantage of some of the different perks, even if you're not doing videos or classes, you just want to be a hobby demonstrator, there's still a lot of great perks. And so you can reach out to me, or again, you can sign up through the website. Okay, so one of the things I do want to remind everyone is this is Wednesday, April 27th. We have just a week left. Next Tuesday is when, actually next Monday is when items in our annual catalog will no longer be available, because our new catalog goes live next Tuesday on May 3rd. Okay, so if there's anything in the current annual catalog, the one that went from May 2021 to April 2022, those will no longer be available after May 2nd. May 2nd is the last day you can order. So this week I've been showing a couple of retiring things. Yesterday I showed from our mini catalog, which is actually going to the end of June. I showed you the Fortune of Hope, I think it was something like that. Anyway, with the bird and the beautiful paper. Today I'm going to show you In the Wild. It's a suite that's found in our annual catalog. Okay, it's got the cat, so I do have that. It does have a stamp set, or I mean a die set that came with it. I thought I'd ordered the die set and I didn't. I have just the stamps, but that's okay because there's still a lot we can do. Okay, so the die set has been decreased in price. It's $20.80. The stamp set is $17, and then this lovely paper is $11.50. So I'll show you the paper now. Whoops. Okay, and there's two. I'll show you the front and the back. So here's side one, side two. Side one of this one and side two. Okay, here and here. I do like these flowers. And this one, and this one, and then this one, and this one. And you get two of each of those sheets. Okay, so there's 12 altogether. These are 12 by 12 sheets. The colors included in this paper is Basic Black, Cajun Craze, Crushed Curry, Evening Evergreen, Merlot, Soft Succulent, and Basic White. Okay, so those are all the colors in there. There may be a few other colors, like this yellow here's a little lighter. That might be a little closer to saffron. So I just always say those are the colors that they recommend, but when you look, there are times when there's other colors that might work as well. So if you think that, just try it. You never know, it might work. This set also this suite also has this embossing folder that, I don't know how well you can see it there, but it like leopard spots. Okay, so I put this in. Oops, I actually went this way, run it through, and this is what you get. Okay, so I'm gonna put one card together today for you that I've used that on, but I'm not taking the time to run it through the machine here. So I've got 2 cards that I did make up before coming with you. This one I used just this paper and nothing else, just the paper, and then I just put there for you always. Well, let me just show you here. Let's look at this a little closer first. I should have done that. So there's 2 cats, okay, and then there's stamps that you can make them leopards, or you can make them tigers. There's spots or stripes, okay, and then we have some plants, okay, greenery there, and then it says there for you always. Thanks, you're the beast. Have a wild birthday. You are fierce, and hello. Oh, here's another greenery down here. I'm not sure if I showed that earlier. So this one I just used the paper, and honestly, if you are a beginning stamper and you see some paper you like, even if you don't want to get like everything in the suite, but you really like the paper, grab the paper, bring it home. Maybe get one or 2 colors in the cardstock that you like to go with it, or maybe one or 2 stamp pads. You always could just do black, okay, that goes with everything pretty much, okay, but if you wanted a little color, start to grab some color, that's what you can do. And if you liked, like saying this one, maybe 2 or 3, a few of the colors are in a family, and you can get some paper that's in just like for each color family, and you get 2 of each color. So that might be the way to start. But anyway, just one way to increase like what your supplies are, but not have to go crazy. And you can just use, like this one, you can just use the paper to decorate your card. Okay, and just add the sentiment like this. Very simple. Okay, then I did this one. Now, because I didn't have the dies that came with this, I did from here, I cut these 2 cats out, fussy cut. So that's the other thing too, if you don't have a machine to die cut, but you would kind of like to be able to cut those out, you can cut them by hand, okay? Takes a few minutes, but it's not real difficult. I'm not real great at getting I just go pretty close to the color because I'm not real good at having keeping it even if I try to get a white border all the way around. Some people are great at that, but however comfortable you are, if you want it close like this or you want it out a little more to have a little more white showing, it's whatever you like, okay? So here, hope it shows up on the camera. Oh, I may be up a little high here. Sorry. Here, I'm thinking that you're seeing this, so I don't know how well you saw this. Let me pull it down a little more. I guess my camera's in a little different angle today. So here's this one. I'm sorry, I may have had it up a little too high. And this one, I use that embossing folder like I just showed you. And this is the Cajun Craze. And then I just cut those out. And I just put it on black. I stamped it in black, okay? And then so there's a little bit of white and there's black. And then I just have some basic rhinestone basic jewels. That's another thing. Those are, you get for $5. You can get a whole pack of those. And there is, when it's brand new, does it tell me on here? 140, and they're come in 3 different sizes: 3 millimeters, 4 millimeters, and 5 millimeters. 140 of them for $5. So not bad. And I did decorate the insides of these. This one I put some greenery there and down there. Here I stamped a little bit. I felt I needed a little more around them, so I did some greenery and maybe went overboard a little, but hey, do it the way you want, okay? Oh, one thing I will show you, because I found it was a little tricky. I had to really think about it and figure it out how to get these guys to line up properly when I stamp them. So they're clear stamps, so you're going to want something that can give you a little extra padding for them to sink into, to just make it a little better, easier, or better, not easier, but a better image, okay, than just doing it on a hard surface. If you don't have something cushy like this, like a mouse pad even would work, okay, or a magazine, something like that, because then this will like sink right down in. So, all right, let's see. I think I'm gonna try this color. Okay, so here's stamp him up. Okay, I'm gonna do 2 of him, or her, whatever. All right, and I'll do 2 of this one. Now, I'm just doing them all the same color, just to kind of, for simplicity. And I'm going to use black for the stripes. All right, so that was Cajun Craze. Goes over to the side. Now, here it is. This is, oh, wait a minute. I thought I cleaned that off, but it looks a little not so clean. Let me just do this. Now I'm going to show you. I'm going to stamp them to the side first. This is the face with the stripes on it. Oh, and this is the one with the dots, okay, or the leopard spots. Now, it's good to stamp it so that because it can be a little difficult otherwise to figure out what is what. But on this one, I'll try and show you this right here. This little spot looks almost like heart shaped. That's the nose right there. Right, I don't know if you can see it better down here. That's the nose. So here's the ears here. Okay, on this one, here's the nose here, and the ears there. So it took me when I first looked at that, I wasn't sure what I was looking at, you know. So then for the stripes, I also will do those, some off the, if I can find room, like this. And it took me a bit to figure out how, you just move it around a little differently. But there's some stripes. And then for the dots, they have 2 different, they have that, and they have that. So I'm going to show you how I worked it out myself, because, you know, and you work out what works best for you. So, and this guy up here, so this is the stripes. I'm going to find the nose, and there's the ears, and then I'm going to line it up because it's clear so you can see through it. Put the nose and the ears, and then go down. Okay, so there's his head. I'm going to come down here to this one too and do the same thing. The nose, the ears, there. Okay. Now for the body, I had to really practice with this a little bit. You're going to want, it doesn't necessarily cover all of him, but see right here where it comes up, I put that around like his front leg, like this. Her, whatever, and then went down. Okay, then for the one sitting, I have to think about this. Oh, this one, again, I put the back leg kind of right here. So hopefully you can see this good enough. I should look up at my, so this part here, I made sure it's like on the inside there of the stamped part. You just have to twist it a little bit. Okay, I feel like that's a little better than when I did it earlier. All right, so that's how to do the tiger, make it a tiger. If you want it to be like a leopard or cheetah, I guess it could be maybe, although cheetahs are usually thinner, so I think it's more of a leopard. Now again, the nose, the ears, okay, the nose, the ears. All right, then this. So what I did with this is I just tried to, sometimes I turn them a little bit this one I wanted, oh, it was this one, like this. And then I kind of filled in a little bit here and there with the littler one, like there. Just kind of however you think it should go, okay? Maybe could get a few more up there, but I'm not even going to mess with it because it won't be where I want it to be. On this one, I took, see it's big, wider down there, narrower there, so I kind of looked at this where the knee is here, and in the hip, and I did it more like this, okay? And then up here, I turned it, and I have to just think about this a minute, like this, or do I want it? I think I want it more like this. I hope I'm right. There. And then, could be, I might be off a little, but there. And if you want a little more on the legs, maybe more like that. Okay. Anyway, part of it is you just play with it and you just figure out the way you want it. I have to say, these faces for me are the best I did all day playing around with this. Okay. So, what I thought was I would do something today. What I had a couple ideas of things. Now these are really simple cards. Okay, I'm not getting real fancy today. For this one, this is the one I thought I would do here's the embossed, but I put that there. So, and you can do, if you want to do the glue, if you want to do a glue stick, it's whatever, not a glue stick, I'm sorry, tape runner, whatever you like the best, that's what you're going to do. Okay. And then this goes here. And then I wanted this. I just cut that paper down. Now, if you want to make something, sometimes you can even pull it down more one side or put it up a little more one side. You don't always have to have it right over this way more. You don't always have to have it right in the middle. So let me see. Originally I was thinking in the middle, but I want to do something just, I think I'm going to move it over. I'm going to do that just a little to the left. Okay. And if you wanted to pop this up instead of putting it flat, you could, but I want this to be flat because I'm going to pop up my sentiment. So, whoop, it stuck to my finger. I had a little bit of glue on my finger and didn't realize it. On my thumb, actually, there. Okay, so there's that. Now, oh, here's what wait a minute, I got my other, I had some green. I love when I think I've got everything all together in it. My green, my piece of, all right, well, I must have dropped it somewhere. I got some more over here. I just wanted to make sure it was the size I wanted, so I trimmed it down a little, but I guess if I have to do it again, I have to do it again. I'm going to do this first. So on here, for this one, I thought I would say, have a wild birthday. And I'm going to do it in the darker green. I thought about the lighter green. Well, let me try in the lighter green. I was thinking darker green, but I'm going to try the lighter green here. Oh, there it is. I found it. It fell on the floor. Okay. I was thinking the lighter green or darker green and darker green around it, but I'm going to since I'm having the darker green around, I want to maybe see if I like it. Open. Sorry, I put it way down. And I didn't put it on. Let me put it on here because I see if I get a little better impression. That wasn't horrible, but it's a little crooked, so I'm going to try again. Okay. Okay. Now, if you can see through here, I don't know how well you can see through there, but that's on there a little crooked. I did that on purpose. because I want to look at the words and try and make sure that those are straight, not the black. There, that's better than the other. Let me see though, is that going to work, or is that a little too dark? Or too light, I mean. Let me see. Yeah, I think that'll be all right. So, and then if you wanted, you could even add, these are darker, like on either side like that, just to, if you wanted, you could stamp it all over, except you'd have to do it if you did it that way. Let me see, let me try that. Except, where did I put my, I had my chamois somewhere, and I don't know what I did with it. Thankfully I have more than one. There. So then as I think about that, let me just try this. I'm just turning it so that it's not always the same direction. Is that enough? I need a little more. Okay, and if you want, I may do this. Kind of have it like it was this designer series paper. It might go off. And you do as much or as little of these as you want, obviously. I'm doing a little more than I originally was thinking I was going to do, but it's okay. And maybe right there. Okay. And maybe. Okay. Now, I may need a little more. I want one more here, I think. There. Then in the dark, do the sentiment. Again. There. Oh, I kind of like that. I'm glad I did that. Now, a lot of times I will do it on just because I'm not real good at cutting straight, but sometimes if I have a bigger scissor, and hopefully that's straight. I just see here, I think right there. I feel like it needs to be filled in just a little more. You don't have to, do what you want on yours. Everybody, that's what I always say. You might think, oh no, don't do that, but on your own, do what you want. Okay. Now, there's that. And that's about right there. And then for this, I really like that. It really stands out much more than I think it would have otherwise. And then I'm going to use some of my dimensionals to pop this up. And another thing I realized, I like that I put the designer series paper to the left, because I'm going to move this a little over, just a little more to the right. And then have just that little bit of yellow showing there, the crushed curry there. Wow, I like that so much better than what I was thinking of originally. And sometimes that's what you have to do. You get going and suddenly it's like, wait, let's try this. Oh, wait, no, let's try that. Don't feel like you have to be bound by whatever. And I'm just using basic rhinestone basic jewels on all of my cards today. Let me see. In there. And so there's that. You wanted to add like a ribbon or something, you could, but this way it's, you know, anybody, could be anybody. Sometimes go overboard a little with it. And on the inside, I'm not going to do the inside right now because I really want to be able to move along here, but I think I'm probably going to do some more of this, not over the whole inside, but over parts of it. So, okay, so there's that one. Then I had one more, I thought, oh my goodness, that's got, all right. I don't know whether I got that on there myself or if that was from before. So I'm using this paper again with the greenery on it, or the, it's not all green, the foliage on it. And I want it to bring in the Merry Merlot. So I'm just going to do this. This on here. Let me see, and I might do this. I'm going to do that a little bit cockeyed, just something a little different there. So again, this is another one where the paper's doing most of the work for me. So sometimes I do want something that's real fancy and, you know, but I did also sometimes want something to do things that are a little more simple. There, so that's like that. Makes it a little fun, I think. And my fingers all. This one I wanted to say, what was I gonna say? Was it that one? Where's the? Let me see. Therefore, you always thanks you're the beast. Have a wild birthday that you are fierce. Hello. I think I'm gonna do. What have I done here already? I have. Therefore, you always thanks you're the beast. All right. I didn't do your fierce. Maybe I'll do that just because I didn't use it yet. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you're, you know, wild and crazy or. Let me think. Do I want? That's there. I think I'm going to do it in the. I'm going to try in the evening evergreen. Just. Oop. I got it. There's the. Sometimes I'm not as careful as I should be when I'm inking something up, and I get it on the. Start again. I get it on the edge of the black, and then I'm frustrated with myself. Okay, I'm going to try this again right here. Try and do it carefully so I'm not getting it on the black. It's better. And you are fierce. Let's see if I like this. There, I'm going to like that. And let me see. And again, I was thinking of having this be straight, but I might tip this a little too. But first put it on here straight and then tip the whole thing. So there, let me see here. I think it's a little crooked. Oh well, I'll put it crooked. Then it won't matter. Then it won't matter that it's a little crooked because it looks like it's meant to be. Cause see, let me show you something. It's not horrible, but see, it's like up just a little. It's not quite level on here. But if I turn it this way, you can't really tell that, or at least not as easily. And the other thing I say is that if somebody's really looking that closely at your card, now it may be just because they're a card maker themselves, so they notice it. But for the most part, if somebody's going to be that picky about the card that you give them, then maybe they don't need to get a card from you next time. It's not very nice of me, I know. There. Like that. You are fierce. See, it's all cockeyed because the person's so fierce. So, Okay. And again, I'm going to just do some, this one I might just do just two, one on each corner, on opposite corners, just like that. Or maybe it would have been better there, but I'm leaving it there. So there, those are simple cards to just show you that you don't necessarily have to get the dies and all the machinery and stuff if you don't want to. If you want it, great. You know, I have them all. I have it. You know, I have it because I just thought I had the dies and found out I didn't. So here we go. It's okay. I still was able to make 4 cards in a brief period of time, 2 before I came on and 2 since I'm here with you. And I think they're kind of pretty fun. Here, see here how to put these so that you can see them all. They go all the way over here. Can we see them all if I do it this way? I think you can. There. Oh, let me just, looks like my camera tipped a little bit there. There, try and get it so you can take one last look at all of these. Okay, so simple, but there you have it. And I will, on Friday is on my Facebook Live, I do a fun fold, and I'll be doing one of the other stamp sets that are retiring then. And but I just wanted to be able to just have a little bit of fun with you and just show you maybe something a little different than you might think of, just as I said, because I didn't have the dies to work with them, but to show you that you don't necessarily have to do that. Okay, so hope everyone has a good week. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have not subscribed, I'd appreciate it if you would be a subscriber. And until we meet again, everyone, happy crafting. Bye-bye.